Hello! What's up, everybody? Hope we're all doing well on this Saturday. I know it's weird for me to be streaming on a Saturday, but it's just... Truth is, I was just so exhausted yesterday that I couldn't even stream. Like, I was just so, physically drained that I felt like a corpse. So, we're back alive. Hold up, there's a bit of an echo. Let me fix that real quick. But, yeah. It's been an interesting week. So, I'll be honest, I debated even streaming this game today. I was thinking of streaming just something completely different, because we're going to be grinding a little bit and doing some side quests, which I know not everybody likes to watch that. Some people do like the side quests in Yakuza games because they're funny. But I mean, hey, you know what? I figured if I'm playing the game, may as well let people see what I'm up to in case they skip this episode and they're wondering how I got to a higher level than I already was in the story. So yeah. Yeah, we just vibing today. Like, we ain't trying to continue the story or nothing. We're just trying to relax. Go to the arena in Osaka, grind up some levels, do some side stories. We just trying to have a good time today. So I hope y'all will stick around for that. So without further ado, switch. Let's kick things off just right away. Alright, so thankfully I saved right before going into where Arakawa was. So we're off at a clean slate, none of our items went used, we're at the top of the line gear so far. Apparently there's a lot of rewards to be gotten in the Osaka arena, so we're going to see how far we can get in there. So I think that's what we're going to do first. I don't think there's any side stories in Osaka, so it's just going to be battles, and even more battles. We have a Torrenter over there. Did I see something? Is that Tojo Crest? Hell yeah. Could use a few of those. Now where's the arena? I know it's here somewhere. I know it's in Sotenbori. Let's see, that's Shogi. That's a storage box. A lot of restaurants. Kudukulu. Club Sega. Yokobori. Alright, there it is. It's the two swords there. Although it doesn't have it on the map, I guess it was pretty self-explanatory. So, we're gonna go to the arena and beat the shit out of some CPUs. Just like real life. Alright. This guy's on the bottom floor. Oh, damn it. You know what? We may as well do this.
I'm over here. Come on now. Let's go.
Here we go.
I really am a fan of the battle music here. I've yet to actually look up what the music here was, but it's kind of interesting. It's high tempo funk. There's definitely a jazz element to it, but I can't really pinpoint what it is. Oh my god, we're in totally the wrong place. Didn't even need to cross the bridge.
Don't you think the Sotenbori River is even more romantic at night? Imagine you're walking here arm in arm, just you and the love of your life.
Ever thought the love of your life might be one of us?
Oh, for the love of God, Adachi.
You're amazing, Adachi-san. If you're practicing a comedy routine, Sotabori is just the place.
Huh?
Oh, Adachi got beamed, yo. Alright, let's jump into the battle arena. What? Why is leave the default text option? Yeah, we're going in. Let's do it. Let's kiss some robot ass. Kick, not kiss. That's weird. So difficulty is 6 stars. Okay. What does this do? Alright, don't go back. So we got 4 opponents. We get a dice cane, which I believe can be equipped by Nanba. If you win within 10 turns, you get a golden moth. I believe the golden insects are a really good item for crafting, so I'm gonna try to do that. So to my understanding, there's 30 floors? I'm not sure. There is quite a few floors in this, though. And all the rewards are very worthwhile.
You're in for all yours. Cool.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Check this out.
Here we go. Try this on the side.
I got this.
Here I
Alright, that's one of them.
Let's go.
You're gonna get stomped.
A gift for you.
So what's he lead to?
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Out of my way. Bring it on. Eat this.
You're gonna get stomped. Right.
I got this.
This out. This is my
Well, let's see. Take this. Be still. You're beating on it.
Right, it's 2 down.
You're in for
Okay, so he's weak to knives.
I'm over here.
Here we go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna raise her attack. Or his attack. I am a dumb.
Watch me. You think you can win? I got this.
You're gonna get stomped.
Ah, damn it. That's a really fast quick time command.
I'm not backing down.
Out of my way. You're in just now.
You're gonna be in a world.
Well,
Right.
Also, I think it's funny how that guy's called a peer reviewer. It just sounds really funny.
Check this out. Here I go.
time to shine. Out of my way.
Alright. now we're just gonna take care of this guy. This little mutta.
Let's see.
Quick time command is real tough right there.
Right.
Alright, decent level ups from that one. And that's it. That's all we do? Alright. Alright, there's our reward. The dice cane. Alright, so who can equip that? Oh wow, that is actually kind of shit. Well, that was worth it not. Alright, second floor it is. Alright, so we're gonna use some Torner. Where do we keep those? There we go. Cool. So 36 to 37, so we get a hot sparkling, which is for Jungi Han. And then win without having allies knocked out, we get a golden butterfly, so let's go for it.
I'm ready.
Watch me.
You're gonna be in a world.
I got this. Take this. Bring it on. All
I'm not
yours.
backing down.
Cool.
Here we go.
Just gonna stand
Oh
there.
my god, that guy looks like a stereotype for an American.
This on your side.
And sadly, they're not that far off the mark.
You think you can win?
You're gonna get stomped.
I got this. Well. Just gonna stand there?
I'm not backing down.
Who wants to raise a glass? Bring it on. Let's go. Out of my way. Eat this.
I'm not backing down. Right.
You're
This out. You're gonna be in a world.
Bring it on. Watch me.
Well, he beat someone with his meat. I'm gonna never make that joke again.
All yours.
I'm not backing down.
Is this guy not weak to anything? My god.
Come on. This ought to help.
You can win. Come on.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Well. Don't move.
Ah, crap. I should have thought about that. Well, I guess we're not getting that golden butterfly. Not like I needed it, though.
Eyes on me. Come on, watch me.
I'm not that yet.
Take this.
Do something.
Bring it on. Let's go.
Alright, so we're gonna revive Zhao.
Eyes on me. You're in it now. Still here.
You're gonna be in a world of
Let's go.
Lewdly wagged his meat. Oh, he got charmed by that. Yikes.
I got this.
Try this on for size. You're all, everyone. I'm ready now.
Thanks, Joe. Right. You're in it now.
Huh?
Out of my way. Yes. Check this out.
There we go. Needy I hate these move names. Yeah, let's burn his meat. Not like that.
Do something. Just this now. Here
To forget my share.
There's no weakness to either of these guys.
Well,
Wonder if this would actually, like, thaw him out from his burns. Never mind, he catches a cold while burned.
You're gonna be in a. Here we go. This ought to help.
watch me.
Almost got it. There we go. That took way longer than it should have. But at least we're ranking up real fast.
I'm getting stronger.
Alright, hot sparkling, so that's for Jungi Han. So, how good is that? Probably gonna be bad, huh? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Chainsaw normal attack to apply charm. That's good, but the stats are awful, so yeah, no. Not worth it. Alright, what's in? You know, I wonder, do we even have anything in storage? We have 2 Tauriners. We take those. Throwing knife. Okay, so we're only able to have 10 throwing knives at once, so any extras go into storage. Gotcha. That makes a lot more sense now. Alright, let's go in. So we've got 8. So we get a broken microphone for Sayeko or Eri. Or no, Eri uses like the handbag weapons. So if we win without switching party members during battle, we get a golden rhino beetle. I mean, I don't even know how to switch party members, so I guess that's a free rhino beetle for us. Oh, these are just the Yakuza. This looks like an entire patriarch.
I'm not backing down. You're gonna
Well
get
done.
stomped.
I'm over here. Come on now. Out of my way. I got this. All yours.
Right.
We're gonna lower defense of all enemies. That should make this a lot easier. Hey, Fukuoka? Isn't that the chick from Persona 3? Oh no, that's Fuka. I'm dumb. I've also never played Persona 3. I hear it's actually not that good. Or rather, the gameplay hasn't aged well, so... I guess I'll have to make it like a sub-incentive or something. Because, like, I want to experience the rest of the Persona series, but, like, it's barely accessible. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but, like, can they remaster Persona 3 so that there's not 3 different versions? Like, it's exhausting to keep up with those.
Eyes on me.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Watch me.
Take this. I have something for the occasion.
I'm not backing down.
You can win. Make it work.
I am beyond pissed right now.
All right. Eat this. This is unforgivable. The hell's your problem? What?
Stand there. You're all gonna pay.
You.
Style.
This is unforgivable.
Good to be back.
Alright, I like this.
I come over here.
Oh, well, that's yikes.
You're gonna get stomped.
Well, you're in it now.
Who wants to
You're
raise
gonna
a
be in a
glass?
world. Right.
You're in for it now.
Oh, that's right, Zhao's dead. We should probably fix that.
Bring it on.
I got this.
Still here.
Alright, so we should probably improve Zhao's defense when we can.
You're in for it now.
I'm not backing down.
Check this out.
You're gonna get stomped.
Watch
You're
me.
in it now. Take this. I have something for the occasion.
Here we go.
Yeah?
Bring it
This
on.
out.
Let's go.
This is my
Out of my way. Eat this.
Grizzled Yakuza? More like grilled Yakuza. Get fucking beamed.
Well, I got this.
Yeet.
You're in for it now.
Alright, we're gonna give Kasuga a tormentor.
Use this.
Thank you.
I'm not backing down.
Watch me.
I got this.
Let's see, what's he weak to? Does he not have a weakness?
I'm over here.
Is he weak to gun?
For you.
Well, alright then. Oh, dude just got spatulaed.
I feel the stats going up. Strong.
I'll take it.
I did it!
Look at me go.
Congratulations, you're eligible for the additional reward. Yay, we got a bug. We got bug. Alright, broken microphone. Let me guess, it's not going to be good enough for either Psycho or Eri? Yep. Chance on normal attack to apply stun. That would be nice, but it's just... Yeah, the attack goes lower. We kind of need her healing stat to be as high as it can. Once again, really nice, but at this point in the game, you can get so many better items. Alright, just 4 guys, 37 to 38. You get an Omni Pouch, so that'll be really useful for Eri. And then we can get a Golden Mantis without using skills or calling for help. Well, I mean, depends. Are they weak to physical? Because if they are, then this will be easy. But I like using skills. I don't know, let's see, what do we got? Oh yeah, we could 100% do this.
I'm not backing. Here we go. I'm ready now.
I just realized these enemies will probably help out with the Suji decks. We'll have to see how far along we are with that after we lose. Or once we finally lose.
Eyes on me.
Right.
Silence. Works for me.
I'm not backing down.
I'm observing the area, but he's not even gonna do anything.
Here we go.
I can't.
I'm ready now.
Watch me.
I'm over here.
You're just stop.
Alright, that was easy.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Alright, this is probably going to be useful for Eri, because we don't even use her. So, anything's probably good for her. Just barely good. Oh, can't equip Saeko. Oh wait, no, never mind. Eri has a different job, that's why. Well, Zhao's getting ready. Liu Chinese Sabers. That sounds like it could be for Zhao. I'm gonna get ready first. So what was this robot saying? When you win, you'll be allowed to enter from certain checkpoints. Okay, that sounds nice. So if we win within 10 turns, we get a Viking helmet. Okay, we're gonna want to try to do that then, because I want to see how good the Viking helmet is.
Well, let's go. You can win. Oh yeah. Take this. Cool.
I like how the Yakuza swordsman is called Yokoi, so it's kind of like Gunpei Yokoi.
Right. This gotta help.
I know way too much about Nintendo for my own good.
Watch me.
Perfect. Right.
Here we go.
Not gonna lie, the Yakuza swordsman kind of looks like that final boss from Persona 5. Not gonna say the name for spoilers, but you know which one I'm talking about.
The hell's your problem? Well, prepare to suffer. Fine. Out of my way!
I'm not backing down.
This guy's name is Adachi. Oh, that's great. We're gonna burn you.
Problem.
Right. Try this on the side. Here,
Watch me.
Just gonna stand there. Shoot it. Right. You going down? The hell's your problem? Now I'm away. The hell's your problem? Well.
Here we go. This gotta help.
Alright. I want to say that was in about 10 turns. Oh, he learned Pigeon Storm. Oh, that's gonna be fun. We're not even eligible for the reward. Bruh. Actual bruh moment. I thought that was 10 turns. Well, either way, we get the Liu Chinese Saber. Let's see if Zhao can actually equip that. He can't. Can anyone equip that? Why is he still equipping that? Yeah, keep that equipped. What? Alright. Really? So no one can equip? That's really interesting. Let's take a look at our inventory then. If we can find it. Are we even able to find our gear that we can't even use? Oh, here we go. Okay, so Zhao can equip it, but it has to be a specific job. So boost the chance to apply debuffs from gangster skills. Also, he has to have a different job in order to be able to use that, but that looks like it has really good stats. So that could be worth looking into. But yeah, let's move on. $39 to $40. Professional overalls. And then without using recovery skills, we get a golden spider. Interesting. Alright. Shark Pog. Where did you see a shark? What?
I'll show you how it's done. Watch me.
I'm not backing
I'm
down.
getting ready now. Take this.
You know what shark isn't very pog? Jaws. That movie scared the ever-living fuck out of me.
Come on. Let's go.
Right. I'm ready now.
Wow, that was a lot of damage.
Are you even trying?
For you.
Master Gambler.
You're gonna get stomped.
I mean, it's kind of hard to be a master at something that's purely based on RNG, but okay. Well, I guess that's what speedrunners do.
Watch me.
On it. Out of my way.
Pog? Bro, what is even Pog right now, though? Like, I love a good Poggers moment, but, like... Where's the Pog? I guess when you think about it, life is a Poggers moment. There's some philosophy for you.
Watch me.
What do you mean relax? I'm getting philosophical up in here. We love our philosophy in this. Also, whose emote even is that? Oh, it's Ludwig. Oh yeah, isn't he still going with his marathon? Because y'all were talking about it on Wednesday.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Oh damn, everyone's leveling up. Let's go.
Nice.
Alright, we're doing good. Still has a few days? Good lord. That man is committed. I respect that. Oh yeah, we should probably heal Saeko. That would be helpful. Professional overalls. Well, first of all, let's heal. Here, have the last of our onigiri.
Really tasty.
Shove this fish in your mouth.
Really tasty.
He's on day 2. Jesus Christ. I have so much respect for that guy, honestly. I don't even watch his content, I respect him. Okay, so that doesn't do much for us, but could help somebody, like Zhao. He's pretty flimsy. No, that's not worth it. Having a bit of that resistance all around is generally helpful. Mizkiz is also still doing his reverse subathon. How does a reverse subathon work? Is it like if you don't sub, I go longer or something? Actually, that'd be kind of funny. It's just like Twitch stream, but if somebody subs, I end the stream. Actually, you know what? That's kind of a big brain idea. I might want to do that. Alright, we're gonna give this to Namba. Good clickbait. Honestly, you know what? I kind of want to see if that would work. Every sub, it takes away 15 seconds. Interesting concept. So, win sneakers. And then if we don't have any allies knocked out, we get a gold scorpion. Alright, I think we can do that.
The outage?
Sure, I'll go.
Watch me.
You think you can win? Take this. Alright, I got this. Out of my way.
I'm not backing down.
All yours.
Wide people pog. Oh dang, we don't have that emote? Alright, I'll have to look into FFZ and add that.
Check this out.
You're gonna get stomped.
I forgot about wide people.
Right.
Everyone always thinks about wide peepo, but not how is peepo. Sad peepo noises.
Well. Who wants to raise a glass?
He's by. You're right though. Can't argue with that. We edited our vids not featuring Michael Reeves and that gained us views. Well, it's probably just like the viewers don't know if you're lying about that, because for all they know, Michael Reeves could be in that video. But yeah, they click on it anyway just so that they know. So that's honestly kind of a big brain idea.
Watch me.
I gotta give you props for that idea though.
I have something for the occasion.
I'll just name this episode like Yakuza episode 18 featuring not Michael Reeves and then see if that gets any views.
I'm not backing down.
Come on now.
You're in for it.
Hey, hey!
Well,
I got this.
I'm over here. Prepare to suffer. Fine.
Cool. Check this out.
Here, have some money.
Here's how I spend.
I mean, honestly, grinding episodes don't really do that well in terms of views anyway, so like, may as well try to get some clickbait out of it.
Watch me.
Oh wait, crap, I should use this skill. Well,
Good to go. Here we go.
これで問題ねえ。来やがれ。Let's go. Eat this. こいつだ。
he hyped up his posse. Bro, he don't got anybody with him though. He's kind of alone.
Right.
Come on.
Here,
Let's go.
Watch me.
Perfect.
Look at me go.
Alright. I feel like we're gonna get pretty far into this dungeon. Eligible for an additional reward, Gold Scorpion. Not to be confused with the rock band Scorpion. Wind Sneakers. Moving around at the speed of slightly faster than Sonic. Okay. That could be good for Saeko. Boosts magic a little bit. His defense goes lower, but his magic yeah, no, that's not worth it for him. That could be good for Jungi Han. I don't know, though. Oh, that helps with Adachi's agility, and he's usually pretty slow, so I think we're gonna throw that onto him. And then metal shin guards. I wonder if those actually have a use for anybody. Oh, alright. Guess we're selling the shin guards next time. Let's head to the next floor. Alright. Guess we're gonna pop another Torrenter. Only 2? Okay. Win without switching party members. We don't usually switch party members. And we get a pair of office shoes. Whoop-de-doo. Let's kick some ass.
Play. Well, let's see.
You're gonna get a world.
Be still, your beating heart.
Eyes on me. Out of my way!
Here we go. Try this on the side. This is my
Stand there?
Could be better.
Be still, would you?
Now we're paralyzed and burned. Nice. This is gonna be over real fast.
I'm ready now.
Oh wow, he hits like a truck.
Yes.
This ought to help.
Gotta hold it together.
That was so fast. We got Jewel Breaker. Alright, so we get that golden dragonfly. Let's go. Office pump, so I was probably gonna go on Sayeko if I were to guess. Yeah. That slightly lowers defense, but it helps with blade resistance and agility, and a little bit of magic. Yeah, we're gonna go with those. So yeah, I'm gonna look up the rewards for the rest of them. Let's see, rewards for Sotenbori Arena. How many floors did it say there were? 30. Okay, so we're at floor 9. Alright, so we can get a golden stag beetle. Yay! So excited, guys! Now, this is gonna be worth it, though. So, Commander Hat. Then Golden Stag Beetle. Got these 4. Rumored to be a band of thieves. So, poison slowly decreases our health. Okay. Good to know. So, we gotta do this as soon as possible. Let's do it. I wonder if there's a way to cure the poison. I don't know. Like, it'd be really nice if you could just cure the poison when the battle starts so you don't have to worry about it. Although I guess that would make it very exploitable.
There's something about this. All yours.
Sucks. Come on now.
Let's see, let's give it a try.
This now. Feel better.
Damn, okay. They thought about that.
Be in a whirl.
Not that I doubt Sega by any means. So you're scattering poison powder when everybody's already poisoned.
I'll push my limits.
Okay, very cool. We're gonna shoot you.
For you.
You're gonna get
Gotta hold it together. Check this
I'm
out.
not backing down. Do do something.
Alright, magical song.
Let's do this together.
Yeah?
I'm ready.
Radical drop, totally gnarly, man. That damage output wasn't very gnarly.
This sucks.
There we go.
I feel the stats going up.
Playful splash.
I did it.
That's weird.
Hell yeah.
Wait, weren't we supposed to get an additional reward for that?
Nothing to report?
Well, it doesn't seem to say the guide I'm looking at doesn't show like what the special conditions are for the additional prize. But Commander Hat. Wow, this is basically worthless. Well, maybe not entirely. The Zhao need that. Okay, yeah, that's going on Zhao. Holy shit. That's real nice. Well, I guess not really nice, but like it's decent. See, the problem is we're already pretty stacked on gear, so it's not like we have to really worry about it.
Oh, delicious.
See, Dragon Knuckles, nice! That's gonna lead to some painful fisting. We're just gonna keep the fisting jokes, I see. So, win within 7 turns, we get a ladle. Ladle. Okay, no swapping members during battle. I didn't even know we could swap members in this game, so that's news to me. You know what? Let's figure that out.
Watch me.
That's what tag out means. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. I never knew that.
Take this. I'm over here. Cool. Eyes on me. Come on,
You're gonna get strong. Right. This ought to help.
Let's go.
Otaku at arms. So, like a deadly weeb. Ah, 420 damage, nice. Let's go. Yeah. Wow, 100,000 yen, that's pretty good.
I'll take it. Nice.
Hey, 420 joke, let's go. I'm glad I put that as a channel point reward. And we get the ladle. Nice. Cooking with cast iron. And our charisma's level 4 for picking up a ladle. We're oh no, we're appealing now. We're not just approachable. I wish I could say the same about myself, but here we are. Okay. Who gets to hold the fisting thing? Oh, those stats are beautiful. Oh my god. Greatly boost power of skills that deal magic damage. Oh my god. Oh, those are good numbers. Wow, I'm impressed. Oh yeah, who can use the knuckles? Nobody. We're not gonna be able to fist anybody. Feels bad, man. So Joongi Han would be able to equip those if he had the different job class. Okay. Guess we'll keep that in mind, because those are some decent stats. Okay. All sorts of cleaners. Attacks from allies and enemies will always land a critical hit. I see. So, win without having any allies knocked out and we'll get high density metal. We're gonna get ready first. So, do we have an item that can raise the entire party's defense? Actually, we could just use, sleeping gas ball. That could be helpful. Yeah, sounds like a pretty good idea. Alright, let's just go do it then. Oh, this is cool music.
Watch me.
I'm not backing down.
You're in it now. Try this.
Oh, it missed everyone.
Bring it on.
Well, that changes things.
Check this out. I got this. You're in for it now. Eat this.
I'm not backing down.
Bring it on.
Here we go.
Jewel Breaker. Leaves the enemy's vulnerable bits smashed and dangling in pain. May lower evasion. So basically, she punches you in the balls, is what I'm getting from this.
Come on now. Got something for
We'll fight to the end. Try this on your side. Go away. I'm ready now.
Ultra Detergent.
I'm not backing down.
Are you even trying to watch me?
Oh no, you're gonna make me better than a Smash competitive player. Or competitive Smash player. I can English, I swear.
Out of my way! All yours! I'm over here! In the morale!
Right.
Well, you're in it now!
Alright. That was definitely not 7 turns, but pretty good round, I gotta say. Oh, okay. High density metal. Nice. Hariti's Amulet. What does that do? Prevents enemies from appearing on the street. That could be nice. Yeah, I am 100% equipping that, because I am tired of running into those guys on the street. That's really nice. Oh, very much worth your time, then. Alright, so we're gonna do some small healing.
Good. It works. So good.
Alright, 2 robots. We get a silver bracelet, and then if we don't use recovery skills, we get a silver ingot. Alright, worth a shot. No reason not to try.
Watch me.
Let's see if we can short circuit this guy.
Be still.
Subjugation Coon. Oh, alright! Lead to electricity. Today I learned. Oh wait, well done? Ooh, I like this. I like the idea of this. I can see that being a good opener.
Check this out.
I'm not that. Here we go. I'm ready now.
Alright, let's try that paralysis on this one.
Don't move. All yours.
You're gonna get stomped.
Just stand there.
Right.
You know, I wonder if the kanji for the team attack or double team attack, I wonder if that kanji means anything.
Take this. Be still.
There we go, paralyzed.
This is a joke.
I am beyond.
Bring it on. Now I'm pissed. You can only say some shit. What the hell's your problem?
You're all gonna pay.
Now I'm pissed.
I'm ready now.
Well, this is a joke.
Alright, let's try shooting a robot. That's never gone wrong.
I am beyond pissed right now.
Angry Saeko sounds a lot like Makoto from Persona.
The hell's your problem?
And then Angry Kasuga sounds like Kanji from Persona 4.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Alright, let's try this jewel breaker thing.
Wanna feel this one?
Oh wow, that's really fast.
Take this. Don't move. Bring it on. Cool. I'm over here. Come on now. Well.
Oh, we got Masterful.
Right.
Alright, let's try this again.
Decide.
We hit a robot in the nuts. I never thought that's something I would do in my lifetime, but dreams do come true. I've always wanted to hit a robot in the testicles. That was literally, like, my mission ever since I was born.
Don't move.
Here we go. I'm ready now.
Alright. 50k yen, not bad.
Moving up in the world.
I guess if you don't want to grind in the business minigame, you could grind in this arena. Additional reward, we get the silver ingot. And a silver bracelet. That boosts magic a little bit. Okay, that just boosts magic in general for Kasuga. What about Jungi Han? Because he has some, a lot of magic skills. Alright, we'll just give that to him. Yeah, why not? It's just a +5. a little bit of healing.
Compliments to the chef.
It's not a chef that made it, it's just a bento. Alright. So we got a lot of enemies. No swapping members. I didn't know you could do that. And then win without reviving fallen allies for a gold ingot. Ooh. That could be really helpful. Let's go for it.
Sure, I'll go. Well,
That's a lot of enemies. Holy shit. Alright, let's try a well done. Okay, that's a really good skill. Holy crap. Then we throw in a Giga Swing. Nice. Koizu... Bro, we just killed Yoshiaki Koizumi. That's kind of cringe.
You're gonna get stomped.
Mr. 6. Okay. And then El Bravado. Well, that's not good.
Here we go. This out.
Let's see, Jewel Breaker.
Feel this one.
Well, that's gonna hurt.
You're gonna get stomped.
Spirit of Lust. Pretty sure lust isn't about sleep.
Better?
Like, lust is kind of, you know... is being down bad. You feeling me?
Try this on your side. I'm not that.
Alright.
Sweet. Excellent.
I'm getting stronger.
Look at me go!
I like how they're all saying, "We did it!" when they're not even in the party. Alright, gold ingot. Nice. Sengoku armor. Bruh, guys, Goku's in the game! Oh, it's not even... Okay, it's not even a body piece, but cool. Sengoku armor. Boost defense a little bit and blade resistance. Well, defense, we want to help Zhao, so we're gonna throw that onto him. Yeah, lowers his attack, but you know what? It's worth it. Alright, we're almost halfway through this dungeon. This might be... like, we might be able to do this entire thing this episode. That'd be pretty awesome. Military insults, and then win without having any allies knocked out, we get a pearl. Nice. Once every 3 turns, vulnerability to ice increases. So I guess that means they're weak to ice?
Don't waste my time.
Oh, chilled to the bone. Okay.
Take this!
You're gonna get stomped.
So cool. Gotta hold it together. Come on now! Yes! Out of my way! Eat this!
I'm not that. Oh, come on.
Just stand there?
He's weak to physical around here.
Let's go. Can I not?
I'm over here.
You're gonna be in a war.
Here, I got this. Warida.
Not good.
Koyo, you're in it now.
You think you can win?
You're in for it.
Check this out.
There's something about this.
Got this.
You're gonna be in a world of do something. Try this on your side. Give it your all, everyone. I'm ready.
You're in it. Still in it.
My turn.
Take this.
I'm not backing down.
Gotta hold it together.
Yes. Down. Just already.
I got this.
This out.
You're in for it now.
You're gonna get stopped.
This could be
Oh crap, is the accuracy, defense, and attacker up? Oh, this is bad. What's this guy weak to? Well, he's not weak to fire.
bring it on.
Warida.
I'm not backing down.
You're something about this.
I can't think of anything
You're
else.
gonna get stomped.
Out of my way. Give you some.
Let's go.
We'll fight to the end. Try this on your side.
Oh wait, I should have used the healing skill. Crap.
My turn.
I'm not backing down.
Who wants to raise a glass?
Okay, he's weak to ice.
You think you can win?
Gotta hold it together.
Yes.
Can I not? Hey!
This could be better.
I don't know about this.
Alright, we should be close to done here.
Make it count.
There we go. That was close.
I feel the stats going up.
I'll take it.
I did it!
Hell yeah.
Alright, we got a pearl. That's going to be incredibly valuable to sell. Military insoles. Okay, so that's an agility item, so we should probably give that to... That would go well with Adachi. Yeah, we're gonna give that to Adachi. Alright, we're about halfway through, and it's only taken us about an hour. Making pretty good time here.
Compliments to the chef.
Oh no. You again. Oh, the tiger. But if we win within 7 turns, we get a nice thing for Jungi Han. Normal reward is something nice for Saeko. Or not Sayako, Eri. Oh, this is gonna suck. 7 turns to beat this thing.
Watch me.
Beast King of the... Oh, boy. Gonna be stunned.
Don't move.
Okay, resist. Oh, God.
Come on now. Let's see.
I'm not that
It's easy, weak to heat?
I got this.
Okay, weak to fire. At least we found the weakness.
Check this out.
Oh, I should have used Jewel Step just to see if, like, you could hit a tiger. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Well, take this. You can win.
Okay, so this is turn 2. Let's try Essence of Orbital Laser.
Out of my way. Eat this.
Here we go.
That's a Jewel Breaker.
Try this on your side. I'm gonna feel this
Dang
one.
it.
You're in it now.
Watch me.
You can win.
Be still, your
I'm
beast.
not that bad.
Cool. Let's see. Check this out. All yours. Let's go.
Right. Check this out.
I'm over here. You're in it now.
Bring it.
Oh, started bleeding. Oh, that's bad.
Take this.
We almost defeated the tiger. A lot faster, I might add. I remember the last time we had to fight a tiger. That was so long and painful. Ugh, that was tough. That wasn't even 7 turns? Bruh. Actual bruh moment.
Compliments to the chef.
Alright, well, let's get our prize anyway. Leaden bag? Let's see, who uses that? I believe it's you. Yeah. No? No one uses it, okay. Okay, Sayako has to be in a different job, but it boosts damage of blunt or blade skills. So we're definitely going to be keeping that in case we switch her job again. We're doing surprisingly well. I'm very happy with how this is going. Alright, raw platinum ore if we do this in 7 turns. We get Comedy Masquerade if we do this normally. Ah, dang. Well, guess we'll just suffer through this one because we already have one of those and we don't even use it.
You agree.
Watch me.
Let's go. You can win.
I'm not that bad.
Come on now. You're in it now. Out of my way. Eat this. You can win.
Oh, I thought he was flossing for a second. Oh, that was weird. Oh, he died. Well, that sucks.
Here we go. I'm ready now.
You're in it now.
Something for the occasion.
All yours! Bring it on! I got this! Cool! Check this out! I'll show you what we can
Oh crap, accuracy fell? Oh, that's not good. Alright, he's done. And we just gotta take care of you. That should be no issue. Oh, well, that does pose an issue.
Here we go. I'm ready now.
Could be better. A gift for you.
There we go. Well, that was not optimal, but okay.
Excellent.
Nice!
Alright. Guess we're gonna heal Zhao, because he's still flimsy as all hell. Poetry Unbound. And if we don't use recovery skills, we get raw ruby ore. That could be really nice. Let's see, Men in Black. So we got Market Basket brand Pennywise, some construction scuba diver, and then Costco brand Two-Face from DC Comics. Nice.
Don't waste my time.
Watch me.
I got this! Take this! Just stand
You're gonna be the world hurt.
How did that not get the clown?
You're in for it now.
Come on now!
You're gonna
Let's go!
right.
Bring it on.
This ought to help.
I'm over here! You're in it now!
Well,
I'm not that bad.
Out of my way! I got this! Nice!
I'm getting stronger.
Moving up in the world.
Nice, the raw ruby ore, let's go. And Poetry Unbound, what does that actually do? Unable to be affected by silence. Okay, so basically what you're saying is it's useless. God, wonder, are we actually going to be able to beat this entire thing in one episode? I mean, I doubt it, but like, that'd be pretty pog if we did. Curse Substitute, and then Raw Sapphire Ore. Attacks from allies and enemies will always land a critical hit. Cool. Alright, let's give it a shot. It's gonna be 6 enemies, so that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, chapter 12. We're doing a bit of grinding before hitting up the boss. But thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well today.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
I get why you're here then, yeah. I'm assuming this is like a common place for people to start grinding.
All yours!
I'm not that bad. Here we go. Try this Renaissance aside.
Let's go.
Eyes on me.
That is true, it is Majima.
You're gonna be in a world of
Dramatic Odachi. Oh, wow, that's, this is tough. Oh, God.
I'll push my limits.
Take this.
Okay, this is gonna get real tough real fast.
Come on now.
Bring it on.
Out of my way. Eat this.
Ah, damn. Okay, that's not good. Oh, this is really bad.
Make it count.
We're gonna try to revive Saeko and then try to heal everybody else. Nice. Okay. So get him. Oh boy.
not that bad.
This is gonna be close.
Let's go. Go,
Restoring HP to all allies. Crap.
You're gonna get
So is there a Palmate that can actually revive? No. Okay. First aid kit it is.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Yeah, Majima is level 54. Very intimidating, I will say.
Bring it on.
I should mention though, this is my first Yakuza game, so it's to my understanding that Majima has a presence in the series? At least that's what I've been hearing.
Take this.
Oh, his age is 54. That's pretty funny. We're getting close to not Yakuza's age, Kasuga's age in the game, which I think is pretty funny, because he was... I think Kasuga was 41 when he got out of prison.
Here we go. Try this on.
42, okay. We should be around that range by the end of this dungeon, assuming we survive the entire time, but given our current track record, it's gonna be tough.
Who wants to raise a glass?
Alright, there we go. That's +5, that's good.
I did it.
Magic +5.
Go.
HP +10 for Adachi. Damn, he's a tank. One of the most prominent figures in the games, but you'll want to see yourself why. Alright, I'll keep a note of that, because this is my first Yakuza game, so I'm seeing this as like a really cool intro to the series. So I'm definitely looking into continuing this series more. And a lot of the games got remastered for modern systems, so that's even better. Cursed Substitute. Null's immediate knockout effect. Oh, so it probably nullifies one-hit kill moves, I think. Good to know. But yeah, I am hoping to see the significance of Majima when I play other Yakuza games. Although I understand they don't play anything like this. This is the only RPG-style Yakuza game that exists, to my knowledge. Some characters in the series are absolute monsters. Majima is one of them. Yeah, Majima and the other character that's with him. I'm blanking on the name, but he's also a monster. Without reviving? Get a raw diamond. Once every 3 turns, vulnerability to electricity increases. Okay. Saejima, thank you. Every time I hear Saejima, I think of Sai Nijima from Persona 5. Because her name is literally just the first half of that name.
You're in it now. Take this.
Can deadlift a motorcycle? Good lord. And Shao was like, you just gonna stand there? Ah!
All yours.
Deadlift and swing it on you. Damn, bro.
Check this out.
Hey, he does look beefed up, I will say. Like, it's very clear that he doesn't mess around at all. The Twister. Ballad of Peace. Oh, damn, our attack fell? He didn't even play Wonderwall.
You're in for it now.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Stream go? What? Saved?
Bring it on.
That's really strange. Because it didn't say I got any frame drops. We've been... Oh, the feed died. Oh, I'm assuming that's on Twitch's end?
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Because my output looks totally fine, like no frame drops or anything.
Bring it on.
You're gonna get stomped.
Just checking my,
Over here.
Oh, on your end it completely died. Okay, that makes sense.
Bring it on.
Huh. Well then. Yeah, Twitch has been having some hiccups the past few weeks. Well, that's... Oh, I'm looking at my bitrate on Twitch, and it looks like my bitrate totally reset. Okay. Well, sorry about that. It's a good thing we're back up then. Also, this hippie is called Bohemiarch. That's just really funny. It sounds like a Queen reference. Oh, she died. I like it. What the? Saiko's body was just like ragdolling and just moving on the floor really slowly. Oh, that looked weird.
There's something about this.
Just that. You think you can win? I got this. I'm over here.
My turn. Don't move.
You want to hear Majima in Japanese if you haven't yet?
Yes. Out of my way.
Oh, the cutscene. Is there any particular reason why? Like, I don't doubt that the voice acting is good, because, I mean, it's been pretty decent so far, but... Is that cutscene, like, better in Japanese?
I feel the stats going up. Sweet.
Excellent.
Oh, we got the raw diamond ore, let's go. In my personal biased opinion, yes. Alright, I don't plan on continuing the story this time,
Tasty.
because we're taking this stream to grind out some levels, and we're gonna be fighting Majima in the next stream. So I'll definitely write that down for next stream, though. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see, we just got something new, right? Did we not just get gear? Am I really, like, that quick to zone out? Kiwami Mouthguard. Decreases MP cost of skills. Oh, that's real nice. Okay. We want to give that to... I mean, Adachi could benefit from that, but we don't really use him. I'm thinking we might want to use on him because we use his skills the most. Although Zhao, we also use his skills a lot. Defense up, attack up, who's he have? Magic up, MP increase. What do his stats look like? Oh, okay, Jungi Han has 376 MP. Yeah, so we're probably gonna give that to him so that we don't have to have the absurd MP increase. And then the massive MP increase. Yeah, we're gonna replace the amulet, because I think that amulet's only helpful for, like, walking around the overworld. Kiwami in Japanese means extreme. Ah, today I learned. Alright. We're gonna give Kasuga the additional stats, the MP. Or maybe well, should we give that to her? I feel like she'd benefit from that a lot more. Never mind. She's good as she is. So just the one. Fallen allies cannot be revived. Okay. Oh, he's gonna be level 51. Oh, he's gonna be 10 levels above us. So you only know of older generations of characters of Majima and Saejima? So basically, any character that's introduced in Like a Dragon, those are the only characters I really know about. So anything outside of Yakuza Like a Dragon, I'm just totally on, like, I'm totally clueless about. I don't know if that helps you. Violet's guitar. Club of the Holy Might. That could be helpful. But yeah, I'm not very knowledgeable about this series at all.
Well,
Take this. You're in it now.
Be still, would you?
Okay, weak to electricity. Good start, good start. Just making sure. Alright. Thanks for asking, though. There are plenty of people that would just accidentally spoil. Like, I know a lot of those people exist on Twitch, so thank you for making sure. Crimson Aura. Oh, this is... We're in the danger zone.
Don't move.
I'm over here. On it. Out of my way.
Alright. That was really fast. 300,000 yet. Wow.
I'm getting stronger!
Well, that was quick. Club of Holy Might. Let's see. And none of us can use it. Okay, so it's for Adachi in a different job. Boosts damage of grab attacks. That could be really good for Adachi, because we tend to use those a lot with him. Originally made for a group that wanted to demonstrate the power of God. Interesting. Alright, security clothes. 51 to 52, Masters of Fire. Win without having any allies knocked out, we get an empty cough drop tin. Huh. Jungi in his Hitman style with the 6 MP cost move is ridiculous. Hitman style? Wait, 6 MP cost move? I'll have to take a look at that. Because I think I know what you're talking about.
Show me what you got.
Well, you think you can win?
I'm not backing down.
I'm in
Oh, his basic move from his original job, gotcha.
Take this. I got this.
You're gonna get stomped.
Eyes on me.
Come on now.
You think you can win?
You're in it now.
You're in for it now.
Yeah, if it makes you feel better, like, I can't really keep track either.
Right.
Let's go.
Gotta help.
Bring it on.
Yakuza. Shine.
Over here.
You're in it now.
Oh, previous characters have 4 styles. Like previous characters in Like a Dragon or in the Yakuza games.
I got this.
This could be better.
Oh, so having different jobs is like a thing in all the other Yakuza games? Because if so, that's pretty neat. I definitely am a fan of like that dynamic of, like, it adds a new layer of strategy to what kind of, or like, how you want to play the game.
Out of my way.
Oh, fighting style, okay.
Good to be back.
I'm not backing down.
Completely winded.
You're gonna get stomped.
Okay. Meaty press. Oh,
You're in it now.
Watch me.
well, that's kind of bad.
Take this. Right off.
On the fly attack style switching. Oh.
Over here. I got this.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So it varies depending on the game, it seems.
Well,
You can win.
Be still, would you?
Here.
You're in for it now.
Seductive succulence. I don't like that.
you got it.
Just seductively wagged his meat. Monka-esque.
Bring it on.
Check this out. Here's how I spend my cash.
Oh, you got it.
I'll push my limits.
Take this.
Let's see. Is a chef weak to gun? Well then. I mean, last time I shot a chef, he kind of went down in one hit, so maybe the one I fought was weak.
Cool.
I mean, what?
Me.
Oh, yikes. I should probably stop being terrible at this game.
This sucks. Come on now. I'll show you what we can buy.
Well, not my best moment, but
Moving up in the world.
at least we won. Yeah, I'm starting to think we might get to the end of this dungeon, and I will be impressed if we do. There was a character that took 3 bullets and then he has 5 health bars? Oh my god! Damn. So that brings down healing and agility. Boost dexterity, water, and defense. Time to play the game of who would benefit from this. Really raises his dexterity, but does he need it though? Does he need it either? Oh, dying from blood. Damn, that's that's morbid. You know, it would make sense for Adachi to be wearing security clothes, given his previous job, but, like, doesn't help him that much. Oh, Nanba could benefit from that. Let's throw that on Nanba. You fight them as a final boss. Oh my god. That's great. I really do want to try the other Yakuza games, because they sound like a good time. And I've heard that some of the side stories are just amazing. Because the side stories I've seen in this game, oh my god, they are legitimately hilarious. Let's see, technical hat, a beat anklet if we win within 5 turns, no swapping members, Masters of Ice. Fortunately, we have a lot of fire powers, so this is gonna be a sweep.
Scared?
Watch me.
You can win.
I got
I'm not
take
backing
this.
down.
On. Out of my way.
Let's see.
They resist fire? Well, I guess that's the one thing they should probably avoid being weak to. Makes sense, I guess.
Bring it on.
Even the characters in universe are saying he shouldn't even exist. Damn. Imagine being, like, so fearsome that people just outright say your existence shouldn't be in general. Like, bruh. Cryogenerator. Oh, well, that's kind of yikes.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Oh, he's weak to guns.
For you.
Like, he's unnatural.
I'm not.
I mean, I suppose if, like, the only way to die from blood loss is, like, your thing, then I'm not saying it should be unnatural, but, like, it is strange if that's somehow, like, your only weakness.
Come on. I'm ready now.
Like, if I had to attack someone in 3 spots in order to even have a chance at defeating them, then, like,
Take this.
I don't know, I'd be weirded out by that.
Suffer.
Take it. Hell yeah.
Blood loss and getting beaten to unconsciousness once before even getting shot.
Can we take a break?
I mean, that is a little bit unnatural. Like,
Compliment?
that takes hella guts.
Tasty.
Well, I guess it takes guts in, like, more than one way, I guess. Technical hat. Okay. Odd stats. Oh, this helps her out in every way, so boosting defense, magic, dexterity. Sounds like it would be useful for Zhao. Yeah, we're gonna put that on Zhao, and then try to give Sayako the commander hat. Yeah, there we go. "23rd floor, oh my god. If we actually beat this dungeon, I'll be impressed. Like, we somehow can't beat... We can't beat the boss that was forcing us to grind, but we can beat this entire dungeon, like... 52 to 53. Masters of Electricity. Suppression Helmet. And then within 5 turns, empty cough drop tin. Is that like a good item or something? You're knocked out and are beaten up but barely feeling it, then getting shot and still not dying until you get beat up again.
Well,
Yeah, that is incredibly unnatural.
Let's go.
You're gonna get stung.
This dude's named the Mule. Well, I guess I can't really talk much. My nickname is literally the Ferret, so
Eyes on me.
I have no right to make fun of people for their nicknames. Well, that was fast.
I did it!
Yay, I got to defeat that battle before I was called a hypocrite for my nickname teasing. Empty cough drop tin. The reason in universe is actually explained away if you want to hear it. I'll probably wait to experience it for myself when I play that game. Although Yakuza 5, that's gonna be like a long way away if I'm going in timeline order. The can could be used for enhancing. Okay, so it's apparently a rare crafting item. Suppression helmet. Oh, it isn't a spoiler to the character. Okay, then, yeah, sure. By all means. I'd be interested to hear. Let's see. Raises defense by 1. It's just not worth it. The tattoos change a person's fate. That's an interesting concept. Like, the tattoos having a significant impact on your fate. I like that idea, not gonna lie. Although I guess it kind of applies to Yakuza already, because like if you have a tattoo that shows like your association with the clan. Yeah, I guess that's why Kasuga is a dragon. It makes a lot of sense given when he was in the Tojo clan. Now switching party members, revival microphone. Ooh, and a Misero. Bleeding will slowly decrease your health. I mean, it already does. Oh, we all start off bleeding. Jack the Ripper?
My turn.
Bro, Jack the Ripper's in this game. Does that mean all the creepypastas were true? Let's go. Oh, Dragonfish, that's right. And I forgot, because that was like towards the beginning of the game.
Bring it on.
You're gonna be in a war.
Check this out.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm remembering that now. Because the dragon was like a big... it was like a symbol of like your role within the clan. Got a dragon on your back, you're in another... Yeah, okay. That's coming back to me.
You're gonna get stomped.
Oh, crap.
I'm over here.
This could be better.
I'm not backing down.
Let's go.
A gift for you.
Oh, that guy was a death merchant? Well, talk about same-day shipping.
This sucks.
You're
You're
gonna
in
get
for it
stomped.
now.
Only a Kirin can kill a dragon in Japanese myth.
Out of my way.
Wonder if that was actually an aspect in Okami, because I know that's based on Japanese myth. Although that's like mainly the Amaterasu Orochi segment of mythology.
My turn.
Take this.
I'm over here.
Gotta hold it together.
Bring it
Come on
on.
now. Got something for you.
Plan here.
You're in.
I'm not backing down.
The enemy is defeated.
Alright, level 40 for Zhao. Oh wait, I saw a good move in there. So you get a dragon on your back. You're destined to be effectively unbeatable except by another dragon or a Kirin. Is there like a Yakuza rank that involves a Kirin? Or I guess that wouldn't make sense, because that would mean that person is like undefeatable.
Good. Very good.
I had no idea like there was so much mythology embedded into the concept of tattoos. Like, I knew tattoos, like, in general, were a bit of a reference to the Yakuza, but, like, I didn't know it was this in-depth, I guess. I have wanted to study more Japanese mythology, come to think of it. Like, this is, like, all of this is really interesting to me. Ooh. Oh, that's a good robe. I feel like Sayako would benefit from that. Boost damage done by elemental attack. Oh, that is a Jungi-on thing if I've seen it. Oh, hell yeah. And then the Wonder Gown. Who would work well in a Wonder Gown? And no one. He's special though, he's a dragon fish. Does like the fish part have like special implications though? Because I know like Ichiban is very much special in one way or another, but I didn't know if like the dragon fish is very differently interpreted from just a dragon. Oh my god, we have to fight the digger again. Oh boy. Staff of the Five Wisdoms though. Embodying the aspect of the koi fish swimming up the waterfall. Oh yeah, the swimming up the waterfall. I think that's also the same story that inspired Gyarados from Pokemon. Because there was the same story about the fish swimming up the waterfall, and that's how the idea of Gyarados was, came to fruition. Oh, tattoos are becoming more normal these days. Well, I would think it would depend on what kinds of tattoos you get, because if you get, like, a Pokemon tattoo, surely, like, they wouldn't associate you with the Yakuza, although I could be wrong. The godly blessing of the power of dragon. Well, that much makes sense. But I didn't know I never put together the whole koi fish story into it.
Heavy machinery.
Perseverance and power.
Watch me.
That works really well. I'm impressed that they thought of it like that. Still not a full-fledged dragon. I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Let's go.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You can win. I got this.
A cherry blossom tattoo?
I'm over.
Yo, there's an ex-Yakuza who does tattoos. Bro, that's dope. Personally, I don't do tattoos. Happy birthday, Excavator. Yeah, I personally don't do tattoos. Like, I just don't really want one, but if I ever did get one, I'd probably go for something like that too.
You're gonna get stomped.
Check this out.
Just gonna stand there?
I'm going presidential on you.
Here we go. Try this on your side. Here, I
I got this. Take this.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Happy birthday, Excavator. Just pulled a Toontown on him.
You're gonna get stomped.
On.
Let's go!
Out of my way!
Do something. Check this out. This is my set.
Watch me.
I got this!
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Okay, good. We have a sacrifice stone. I was prepared. I always have one on Kasuga, because if he dies, it's game over.
Come on now! Got something for
You're in for it.
you! Let's go!
Eat this!
Alright! That was surprisingly painless. 400,000 yen!
I'm getting
Jeez! We're doing so good. Alright. Staff of the Five Wisdoms. Who can use that? Nanba. Alright. Boost the damage of magical attacks that strike a weakness. You bet. Oh, that looks so cool. Yo, that looks so epic. Alright, gotta throw another sacrifice stone on Kasuga, cause, well... Yeah, we could just buy another one, I'm pretty sure. That's the strongest staff? Damn! Namba got lucky.
really
Wow, we have a
tasty.
surprising amount of kimchi. Unique opponents. So Sacred Steel Helmet, and then if we don't revive fallen allies, we get an Electric Whip. Alright. Let's go for it. Kinda scared to see what floor 30 is gonna look like. Oh, you are, really out in the open right there.
Take this. For you. Can't fix it.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Out of my way!
Eyes on me.
Oh, the Electric Whip is for the Dominatrix. Bro, when I first saw the Dominatrix, like, appearance, I was like, bro, what?
You're in for it.
Screw it, let's go for Essence of Orbital Laser. Well,
I'm not backing down.
Bring it.
You're gonna get stomped.
Just gonna stand there?
You're in for it now.
I don't know about this.
I got this.
Try this on the side. Give it your all, everyone. This ought to help.
This could be better.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
A gift for you.
alright, he's done.
Bring it.
Try to crochet this. Oh, well, he survived. No one will ever know.
You're gonna get stomped.
Catch of the day. Oh, he's calling me a catch. Oh, isn't that cute? Time to die.
I'm ready now.
Or not.
Just gonna stand there?
Bring it on.
I mean, I'd be stunned too if that happened to me, Jungian. You're not alone.
Out of my way!
I'm not backing down.
Let's see.
You're gonna get. Here we go.
Oh, the characters lost the heat aura in 7? Rip. Jewel Breaker is perfect for this kind of enemy. Oh my god, this is funny. Nice. Oh god, he slipped on his own lube. Nasty.
Just gonna stand there? Check this out!
Right.
Watch me.
Take this!
So it was lost in 2, return. Oh, lost in 2, returns in 3, 4, and 5, lost again in 6.
Defeated! I feel the stats going up!
Huh.
Excellent.
Look at me go! Moving up in the world.
Yay, we could be a dominatrix. Hooray. Not something I personally want to be, but you know what? I'll just fire around the shoulders and back. Although still, like, it's a cool aesthetical piece, I think. I'd give that to her. Oh, I kind of want to give that to Jungi Han. Actually, no, we'll go for Adachi, because he doesn't really need the magic stat, so we could sustain that loss. Alright, 3 floors to go. Let's see if we can do it, chat. Let's see if we can actually beat this entire dungeon in one run. Alright. Aberrant Jacket. So no swapping members. Oh boy. Powerful enemies. Oh, this is gonna be hard. This might be where we lose, guys. This might be it. This is gonna be the nail in the coffin for us.
Well,
I'm not
over
backing
here.
down.
I got this!
Oh my god, we forgot to heal him.
Let's go!
Well, that's embarrassing.
Cool!
Alright, we're gonna quickly toss him a Torrenter.
Take it!
Eyes on me.
Here we go.
You're in it now!
Try this on the side. Here, awesome.
In the series, you effectively see 6 to 7 colors of aura. And it's just purely aesthetical, so there's, like, no purpose to it.
You're gonna get
I believe. We need all the belief we can get.
Watch me.
It's possible, but I have my doubts.
I'm not backing down.
Over here.
Take this!
A gift for you.
Okay, he's weak to bullets.
Toyo!
You're in for it now.
Come on now! I'm going presidential on you! You're in it!
Oh, aesthetical and style indicator. Gotcha.
Out of my way! All yours!
You're gonna get right.
Bring it on.
You can
Oh, I should have done twirling beat.
Ready now.
Crap.
I got this!
You're in for it now.
Well,
Not backing down.
You're in it now!
Be still, would you?
Okay, good. Paralyzed.
You're gonna get stomped.
Alright, so that's one down. Let's try... Let's go after this guy, because he's not paralyzed.
I got this!
Fight to the end.
You're in for it now.
This out. Let the ouchies go away.
Watch me.
Let's see. Not weak to fire.
Take this.
Maybe ice?
I have something for the occasion.
Yes, okay, we have his weakness.
Easy.
Eyes on me.
Yeah. Check this out. Got something for
Nice, alright. We can focus all of our energy on him now.
you. Out of my way.
Here we go.
Weak to knives. Good, good, this is good.
Try this on the side.
Speed-based style, heavy hitting slow. Ah, okay. I did not know about that.
Who wants to raise a glass?
You're in it
I'm
now.
not backing down.
Feeling drunk and lazy. I can relate to one of those things. I'll give you a hint, one of them is not drunk.
You're gonna get stomped.
Let's go.
You're in for it now.
Already.
Watch me.
I got
Let's
this.
see. Right.
You think you can win?
I'm ready now.
Bring it on.
I'm over here.
You're in for it now.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Well, take this.
One of the characters has red, the other black with purple accent. Well, that sounds like a cool design.
Here we go. This gotta help.
Oh my god, his HP is like right there. Come on. Well, he died from a cold. Okay. We are so close to the end! Come on, I want to actually beat this dungeon now. Like, we are right there. A barren jacket. Oh, that improves dexterity a lot. And electric resistance. Lowers agility, but it might be helpful. Let's see. Who has the least dexterity? Okay, Sayaka does. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Ooh, wait, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so now we have 3 floors left. Okay. Toughness light. Mysticism shoes, and without having allies knocked out, we get dragon boots. Oh, we probably want those for Kasuga. Okay, we're gonna try not to get knocked out. Yakuza series is kind of crazy, I'll say. I mean, there was like a whole Yakuza patriarch full of man babies. Like, that was hella cursed.
I
You're
got
gonna get
this.
stomped.
I'm over here. You think you can win?
Bring it on.
Come on now.
Not these guys? What?
Out of my
I'm not
way.
backing down.
Eat this. I got
Eyes on me.
I got this.
Check this out. Here I
Oh, wow, these guys are strong.
go. You're gonna get stomped.
Silent. Oh, no.
Point of it all.
And suddenly I'm starting to see why you don't like these guys.
like this.
こっちですよ
I'm not backing down.
This sucks. Bring it on.
You think you can win?
Right.
Hinayo.
Can't. All yours.
Let's
Okay, another one down.
Okay.
The heck was that? Okay.
try this
Master
on
song.
side. Let's do this together. I'm ready now.
Thanks.
Hinayo.
Huh?
Feeling better. Watch me.
Alright.
Hinayo.
You're gonna get stomped.
A Yakuza 0 side story group on whom I'm using the most violent moves I have. Man, they're really that bad, huh?
Something about this.
Right. This out.
Eyes on me.
You'll see why when you play Yakuza 0. Oh boy. I can't wait. I can already tell I'm gonna hate it.
This ought to help.
Not good.
I'm not backing
See,
down.
let's try paralyzing the chicken.
Don't move. Okay. You're in it now.
Let's just say beating them with a baseball bat is tame. Oh crap, he died. Oh, we're not gonna get the dragon boots, are we? Crap.
Let's
Check this
see.
out. I'm going presidential on you.
On it. Out of my way.
This.
Let's dice this chicken.
Right.
You're in it.
I'm ready now.
Yeah. Come on now. Got something for you.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
And dinner is served. Never mind.
Yakuza.
You're gonna get Here we go.
If Kasuga fed the handle into the bat to this guy, that's one of the moves I used on him. Damn.
Try this on side. Here I
Cool.
Oh, yeah? On it.
go. You're gonna be in a world of
Out of my way.
Okay, now is dinner served.
You're in it now.
There we go.
The enemy is defeated.
Oh. That was tough.
Nice.
That certainly took a bit out of me.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy. If this is what floor 28 looks like, do I even want to see what the last two look like? Mysticism shoes. Boost damage done by elemental attacks? Jungi Han! I probably should have checked it. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, I'm fine with this. What about you? No. He might benefit from those. There was agility, but no. Oh yeah, we should also heal again. Oh my god, we're almost at the end. Can't believe it. This took up an entire episode's length. there's another move I love to use on them, but that's one of the few actual insta-kill moves. I didn't even know there were insta-kill moves, so that's news to me. Alright, what's our second to last one gonna be? Yeah, we should probably heal Kasuga up a little bit more. Why did I spam the X button? This is... oh god, this is gonna suck. Oh boy.
Take this.
Pain in the ass.
Honki daseo.
Eat this!
You're gonna get stomped.
You think you can win?
Too hot. Gotta hold it together. Check this out.
You stand there?
Alright, that's one down already.
終わりだ。
Oh!
仕留める。
Well, this is getting pretty bad.
これで。ほれほれ。
Out of my way! Already!
ビビってんのか？
I don't know about this.
I'm over here!
I'm ready now.
暗いな。
I'm not backing down.
Okay, cool. He's done.
Just stand there? Exhaust! That was close! Yes!
You're in it now.
Three guys are dropped dead, two dudes' throats are slit, and the third dude gets... oh my god!
Gotta hold it together.
You're gonna get
That is the most morbid thing I think I've ever heard about in a video game. Holy crap.
a fight to the end.
Also, how did I manage to get a quick time command without even looking? That takes a lot of practice.
終わりだ。
Oh, well, that's pretty bad.
I'll make it work. Out of my way! Already!
Too hot. This sucks. Check this out.
9 out of 10 in insta-kill.
Something for you.
Well, I mean, that does sound like something that would be an insta-kill.
There we go.
Sweet!
I'm getting stronger.
Okay, well, imagine if I could... I was about to say, imagine if I get the bonus reward even though I didn't even read the rules. Oh, that was a nightmare and a half. We get a strange helmet. Barely increases my defense. Sure, Sayako can have it. I've only seen one dude survive once. How do you accidentally survive that, though? Like, that takes a lot of, like... That just takes a lot to be able to survive. Okay. The undefeated champions. We get the Dragon Soul Bat, if we win. If we win within 7 turns, we get the Dragon Helm. Fallen allies cannot be revived. Gonna need some kind of blast emotes in the chat or something. We can do this. Yo, this music! Yo, I'm making like a playlist of Yakuza music after this stream. Like, A lot of the music in this game is so good.
All yours.
Orbital laser. Oh, that could be a good strat. Let's. Oh, essence of bone crushing bat.
You're gonna get
Interesting. Let's see, how much does that do? Let's go!
Let's go. Well, take this. A gift for you.
Orbital laser is the strat. All that leaves is Suji.
You're gonna be in a war.
Let's see. What does this look like?
Here we go.
Damn, that looked devastating.
Ready now.
Watch me.
You think you can win? You're in it now.
Paralyzed. Let's go. Imagine if we get the bonus reward. 1 million! We get 1,000,000 yen.
I'll take it.
I did it.
If we get the bonus item, I'm gonna freak out. No! We did it! That is all 30 floors in the dungeon. Dragon Soul Bat. Oh, it's so beautiful. Turns normal attack into an area attack. Let's go! Holy shit. Shown us an amazing battle. There are no others who can challenge you here. Do you want to go back to the surface? Yes. Oh my god. So we started at like level 36 and now we're in roughly the early 40s. This is a great spot to grind if you're ever playing this. Oh my god. That's amazing. Whew. Well, that was amazing. You know what? I was gonna end the episode off, but I really think we should go try Majima again. Like, I usually end the episode here, but, like, I have the energy to fight Majima. Let's do it. I'm feeling gutsy. Change it to Japanese. Oh, that's right. Arigato gozaimashita. Really think you want to hear it? Alright, let's do that then. Audio language. Oh, we need to save. There we go. Dodged a bullet there. Alright. I'm gonna have English subtitles on, though, because I still want to make sure I know what's going on in the story, though. Hopefully that's okay. Because at best, the only Japanese I know is Arigato gozaimashita. And I can't even pronounce that correctly. I was about to say, did the game just crash? The voice is the point. Oh, true. Alright. The studio is referencing itself with Yakuza? Wait, how's the studio referencing itself? What? Ryoga Gokoku is the Japanese title of Yakuza. It means like it. Oh, that's really clever. I like that. These devs really thought of everything. Okay, so we already saved. So, I'm just gonna put a warning for anybody playing along with me or just watching the series. If you are at this point and you are not 100% confident in your grinding, do more grinding. Even if you have to go through the dungeon again, just do that. Because once you go to the Omi Alliance HQ, you can't go back. It's gonna be all story progress from here. Just a fair warning. Alright. And if we can't beat Majima this time, then we'll have to save it for next episode. Oh, yeah.
ミツカ遅えよいつまでほったらかしにする気だこれ
すみません兄貴こっちもなかなか一人になれなかったもんで
今どこにいんだお前
近江連合の本部施設です先乗りしてきた幹部たちに食事の手配とかやらされてるとこで
Oh yeah, did you want me to play all the cutscenes or just the one that Majima's
さっきから
in?
ひっきりなしに出前が出入りしてんのが見えるよ
見えるって兄貴じゃあもしかして今
おう呼ばれる手間省いてやったぜ
Oh, just when Majima, gotcha. Alright, then we'll just speed run this. Because we've already been through this dungeon once before. So, go to the Dragon Chamber. As usual, we always check for items. Because they give us some pretty good stuff here. Then steal this item through the wall. War God's Keystone, which I want to give to Kasuga. Oh no. MP increase or... Because the War God's Keystone's really good. Oh, the Japanese VA was in the Yakuza series before? Oh, that's pretty nice. We're gonna replace the belt with the War God's Keystone. I think that'll be really worth it. Alright, stealth segments, Metal Gear. You all know how it goes. You didn't see anything. Psycho, get the hell over here. No, don't go in there. Didn't see anything. Super alloy steel.
開けてみるかやったぜ
Congo chainmail. And then another kunai. Right. Premium sushi set. I always hear a specific character when I hear Kasuga. I can't hear the other guy. Yeah, I find that happens a lot with voice acting, because, like, when you hear Cassandra Lee Morris, or when I hear Cassandra Lee Morris in Fire Emblem Three Houses, like, I always hear Morgana, no matter what it is. Although, disclaimer, I've never played Three Houses. Metal Gear Solid Yakuza Edition, for real though, that's what it feels like. Yeah. Why did I do that? And check this way. Quickness lemon, the most fast lemon I have ever seen. Silver ingot. Tungsten. Cool, plenty of stuff over here. First aid kit.
開けてみるか。開いたぜ。
Profane wristband. Street gauze.
開けてみるか。やったぜ。
Iron Geta. Okay. So right here, do the last of your gear checkups with everything you picked up. Make sure you have everything you could possibly want equipped. Oh, that drastically lowers agility. Alright, we're gonna not do that. Morgoth's Keystone. That makes it more defensive, but no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna give her the Congo chainmail because we need a healer. And I think that's all we're gonna do. Let's do it. Oh wait, this is the scene. This is the scene. Never mind, this is not the scene.
おう、なんやお前ら。
Wait, is this the scene that has Majima? Or is it the one after? Next scene, gotcha. Alright. These three are simple enough.
さて。ほら来いよ。
Bro, we almost one-shotted them, let's go. Alright, here's the cutscene.
おい、隠すんだ。よし、これでいい。行こうぜ。の？
くせ者、出会い出会い。ちゅうとこか。
おっと、まずいとこ見られちまったようだ。
よう来たの。俺は退屈すぎて危うく死ぬとこやったんや。おかげでやっと出番ちゅうわけや。やるぞ春日。仲間を呼ばれる前にこいつらも片付けねえと。
仲間を呼ぶか。それやったら安心せえ。
He does look crazier in Japanese, I agree.
みっともない真似はできん。そいつはいいね。助かる。
He's like the Japanese equivalent of the Joker.
あんたらみたいだといいんだけどな。
この貫禄幹部クラスかな。
なかなか人を見る目あるやないか。
おい一番、なんかこいつら普通と違うぞ。
分かってる。
さすがは近江連合の総本山って感じ。
ようやくその実感がありますね。よう、眼帯のノリの良さげなあんた。
なんや。
昔登場界に固めの狂犬ってのがいたんだけどよ。まさか。
Yeah, the mad dog of Tojo, let's go!
さあどうなんかの。
もしあんたがそうだとしたら、それがなんで近江の本部にいるんだろうな。
He's voiced by Matt Mercer?
力ずくで聞いてみや。
But also Mark Hamill. Wow. They really had top of the line talent for this.
そないなこと言うて体なまっとるんとちゃうか、真島の兄弟。
That really is a cool fact. Taiga Saijima.
アホ抜かせ兄弟。
Quick posted my
何
balls.
年この日を楽しみにしてきたと思うとんねん。久しぶりの喧嘩や。さっきから体がうずいてしゃあないわ。
More than ready for one? Well, so are we.
行くで真島五郎会議。
I think I might keep Japanese voices on for the rest of the game, honestly. They sound so much cooler. Oh, and we get to listen to the cool music again.
ほんま楽しみや。
Alright. Let's start with... That style is the Mad Dog style, remember it. Oh yeah, isn't that a popular line too?
見せてやるよ。全力で行くぞ。
邪魔だよ。これでとどめ。
Oh, that's pretty bad. Well. Okay, he's weak to fire. Good to know. Oh, that's, yikes. Yeah, maybe I should have had a Dachi on this one. Theme is actually the Yakuza theme? Huh. Oh, this is the worst part. Okay, I have a strat for this. Orbital laser. Sea View it's called. Good to know. Okay, so I have a plan for this. We're gonna use Roastinger on the real Majima. We're gonna let him throw Kasuga, Torner. Okay, good. This is really good. Even better, we can heal. Cool. Essence of Orbital Laser again. That should do it. Nice! It's not a great strat, but it helps. Ah, crap. That's right, I forgot about this part. This guy hits like a truck. We're gonna lower his attack. That's true, Majima is indeed the problem. So I'm assuming we should just focus on Majima then? Hey, what's up, Dream Eaters? How you doing today? Or I guess tonight. He's in keep mode. Oh boy, this is gonna go south real fast. So we can restore MP to everybody, so we're gonna do that. That did like nothing. Oh crap. Oh god. I was not prepared for that. Okay. Premium first aid for Sayako.
ち抜くぞ。終わらねえぞ。
Restore HP to all allies. Crap. This is bad.
私の番です。ほら来いよ。
Okay, good. Sacrifice stone. Alright, let's lower accuracy. There's a reason they're Tojo Clan legends. I think it's clear why. So close to getting rid of Majima. Okay, we're almost done with Majima. We're so close. Oh no. Crap. Okay, Majima's done. Let's see, can we use a pound mate on something? Lowers attack and defense. Yeah. And then we're gonna have him. Use someone's attack. No. He gives some to Kasuga. For him, we're gonna do this on Kasuga. This guy has no weaknesses. I'm gonna boost her defense. He does have a weakness? Okay, I guess we'll just have to find it then.
やるか私の番ですね
Oh, I think it was ice, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. Oh, it sucks that he doesn't have any, he can't be affected by status ailments. That's what stinks about this. Oh, that wasn't smart on my part. Way too resilient. Yeah. He's part of the reason why I kept losing.
ほら来いよ
Yeah, I will say, that dynamic really does help them.
私の番です回復ですねほら来いよ
Yeah, for a tank, he has surprisingly good speed. That's what I'll give him there.
ありがとうございますよし行くぞ痛い目に合わせますよ限界が近いよなめんなよ
Oh wait, no, why did I do not shout? And suddenly the tattoo makes sense. Let's see, do we have any battle items? Deals cold damage. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna give myself a Torrenter in case I want to use laser. Such a nice man, backhands women. He's just all for gender equality. Like, it doesn't matter what gender you identify as, he'll still beat the shit out of you. It's great. Yeah. I mean, the beatdown we certainly got. Realistically, I'm surprised I survived this long. Yes! We did it. We did it.
また強くなっちゃったね。
成長を感じます。
一つ上の男。
Oh my god. Oh, that was so tough. I'll be horrified.
思ったより楽しませてくれるやないか。こっちも楽しませてもらってるよ。
化け物だぞこいつら。
ただのネズミとはちゃうな。もうお互い遠慮はいらんちゅうわけや。
What?
今まで何か遠慮してくれてたっての？
みんな聞いてたな。
No.
こっちもそろそろ本気出していくぞ。
Oh, you've got to be shitting me. There's no way. I have to do this again?
そこまでだ。
Oh, thank God.
喧嘩の続きは明日まで取っといてくれねえか。イジ。
おい、もしかしてあいつが。
Arakawa.
おやっさん。
Oh no.
イジ。こちらは東上会6代目堂島会長だ。
Daigo Dojima.
東上会の6代目。
6代目。あいつがうちにいた男で一番です。東上会荒川組春日一番。
堂島大吾だ。そちら真島五郎。そして冴島大河。
Okay, we all kind of introduced ourselves, but yeah.
なんや。やっぱり味方やったんか。大きにな6代目。おかげでこの喧嘩。
Mr. Mike, what am I watching?
だから。
Well, this is Yakuza Like a Dragon. We are on chapter 12.
もう少し人の話を聞いていただかないと。
おい、どうした二人とも。
またやるつもりなのか。
手出しはさせねえぞ。
Yeah, they held back. Are you kidding me?
大丈夫だ。俺はもう石を打ったら死ねえよ。
どうだかな。
Yeah, imagine if they weren't holding back.
俺らに信じさせてくれ。
That would terrify me.
ああ、言葉を尽くさせてもらう。みんな入ってくれ。竜の間に。
続きは今度やな。春日一番。
Wait, I'm sorry, we have to fight them again? Don't tell me we have to fight them again. There is no way I'm doing this again. Okay, thank God. Oh. If they caused me this much hell the first time, the second time would just be nothing short of literal hell.
座ってくれ、一。よかったらそちらの皆さんも。
それじゃ失礼します。
会長はじめ真島も冴島もこちらのお三方は長いこと姿を隠
It
して
definitely
いた。
felt like a level 150 boss fight. They definitely know how to completely ramp up the difficulty
今
curve.
この部屋にいることを知ってるのも俺とお前たちだけだ。
カムロ町の三景作戦って若が始めた浄化作戦でしたよね。
ああ、お前も知ってるだろうが、あれが成功した陰には東上界の内部情報があった。 知事になった正人にこの情報を漏らしていたって噂は聞いてるだろう。情報を漏らしていたのはこの俺だ。
So he did leak that information. It adds up.
六代目が何も言わないとこ見ると何か裏があるんですよね。あるんでしょ六代目。
おいイチ。
いいんだ、俺からきちんと話す。荒川の親分は登場会を裏切ったわけじゃない。登場会の内部情報を漏らしたのは俺の了解を取った上でだった。俺が頼んで荒川さんには欲深い非情な裏切り者を演じてもらったんだ。そしてそれが結果的にお前を銃で撃たせることにもなってしまった。荒川の親分を責めるんじゃない。
He certainly does strike me as passive, but he definitely has a dangerous aura to
そ
him.
こまで言ってくれたってことは全部話してもらえると思っていいんですね、六代目。
ここまで押しかけてこられちゃもう逃げられないからな。いいですよね荒川さん。
来た甲斐があったな一番よ。
事の始まりは正人が青木亮として都知事にまでなった時だった。あいつはカムロ町参詣作戦で登場会を潰すための内部情報を荒川組によこすように言ってきた。もし断れば暴対法をどうにでも使って組が潰れるまで何度でも俺を逮捕させると脅しをかけてな。
若が
Why would the young master try to collapse his own family?
ああ、そして俺が困っていたところにサーシロが提案してきた。正人の要求を飲むことで荒川組の存続に目こぼししてもらう取引をすべきとな。正人に従えば組を追い込むような真似まではしないはずだと。サーシロは正人を俺よりも甘やかしちまうところがある。だが俺は即断しなかった。いやできなかった。筋の通った話じゃねえからな。だから正人から頼まれた話をありのまま六代目のお耳に入れることにした。もし俺が正人の頼みを断ったとして正人はおそらく他の組に同じ脅しをかける。そしていずれは登場会の他の誰かが組織を裏切るはずだ。そいつを見過ごす気にはなれなかった。それにこちらの会長は正人とは世代も近い。若い人間の考えることは若い人間に相談するのが正しいんじゃねえかって考えたんだ。実の親子の縁ってのは抜きにしてな。
六代目もじじい殺しやの。
そのじじいの中にはお前も入っとるで兄弟。
もし登場会の情報を引き渡さなければ荒川さんは何らかの難癖をつけられて逮捕されてたろう。暴対法は解釈の仕方次第でヤクザをどうにでもできる法律だ。結局政治家や警察の一部官僚が都合のいいように暴対法を使って極道を好きに動かせるのが現状なら今の極道のあり方には何の価値もない。いずれ大門を掲げることはむしろ連中の奴隷であることの証ってことになる。
登場界の大門が奴隷の証？
ふん、言い過ぎだが。だが今の流れが行き着く先はそこだ。そして実際にそうやって刑務所に送られていた男がいたな。警察の嫌がらせに逆らった下っ端組員の使用者責任を問われて刑務所に行った男。
That's one hell of an image.
近江連合若頭渡瀬勝。日本最大の極道組織を動かす事実上のトップだよ。明日出所し次第この近江連合本部へやってくる。その時を迎えるために今まで俺たちは姿を消してきた。
渡瀬の出所を待ってたって何をする気なんですかあんたらは。まさか渡瀬ってのを
襲うとでも言うのか。そんなことをして何になる。
はい、確かに じゃあ何を？
日本の二大極道組織近江連合と東上会を解散させる。その届けを出すと渡瀬に宣言してもらう。
はあ？解散宣言？近江と東上会が？
Why would you disband the Omi Alliance
俺
and
と
the
同じ考
Tojo
えを
Clan?
持っている。無所の中で心変わりさえしてなきゃな。
解散って、そんな真似されたら現役の極道が黙ってね
There'd
えん
be
じゃん。
anarchy within the Yakuza if that happened.
さあ、明日はここで何が起きるか誰にもはっきりした予想は立ちゃしねえ。だから一人でも多くの味方がいるんだよ。それも絶対に信用で
I
きる
mean,
味
that's
方
reasonable,
だ。
I suppose. Like,
店が
I
揃って
mean,
な
I
かった
wouldn't want
ら
to be known as a slave
一
either.
番
So I guess the anarchy would be inevitable, but it would also make logical sense. They're not organized crime anymore. Hmm. We'll talk about a drama bomb that was just dropped. Wow. This shit's deeper than the Grand Canyon.
なるほど。昨べはそれでおやっさんと話ができたってわけですか。たくもう俺が手回すの待ってくれりゃスムーズにいったのに。
俺の性格は知ってんだろう。待たせたおめえが悪いんだ。
真島さんが冴島さんとやり合っちまうなんて。話聞い
Ah,
た時はもう
okay.
生
I
きた
see
心
where
地
they're
がしませ
going
ん
with
で
this
したよ
then.
俺。他に失礼はなかったでしょうね。
うるせえな。余計なお世話だ。おめえには関係ねえだろ。
まあとにかく今日はこれから渡瀬の頭が出所して本部に来ます。おやっさんも東上会のあの人たちもこの日のために長いこと耐え忍んできました。あとはもう手はず通りに動くだけなんで。
手はず通りにか。これからやることがおやっさんの信じる正解だって言うんだな。俺もそいつについてくさ。
兄貴、今日これから起きることにおやっさんも命がけでやってきたんです。そして俺たちには今一人でも多くの味方が必要です。兄貴、本当に力を貸してもらえますか？
まだそんなこと言ってんのか。もう俺の腹は決まってる。偉人町の仲間たちもやる気満々だ。どうせここまで来たんならしっかり祭りに参加するってな。
そこまで乗り気で言ったわけじゃねえけど、一番が言うなら俺らも付き合うだけさ。
じゃあ準備ができたらタクシーで本部にお越しください。俺が出迎えしますんで中にはすんなり入れます。それじゃあまた後ほど。
Well, looks like we already have our next assignment. Ichiban, what if what Arakawa-san said is true? We should treat tomorrow like it could be our last. Once we get to Omi HQ, there's no turning back. Sure you're ready? Well, not quite. Oh. Goro Majima is on Pound Mates and Taiga Saijima? Bro. That is actually Pog. Let's see. Did I just see an item back there? Ah, I see a thing. I see a thing. Tojo Clan Crested, another gold safe I can't open! Oh well. But I think this is a good place to leave things off. Because wow, things are gonna get even crazier than before. So, I think with that, that's gonna be the end for this episode. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow my Twitch channel in the description below so you can tune in when I'm live next, which is usually Wednesdays and Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I'm not live on a certain day, or if I need to take a stream day off like I did today, then stay posted on my Twitter at megaferret777, or stay tuned to my Discord server where I post updates. All of that can be found in my Twitch panels, as well as the description of some of my YouTube videos. So, we're gonna throw a host over to a friend. And I'm excited. I'm excited to get through the rest of this game because the story is so good. Oh my god, this could be adapted into a movie and I would watch the hell out of it. So, we're going to continue this on Wednesday. I will see you guys in the next one.